Hey cruise fans, and welcome back to Ray and Sue's travel channel. We're on Labadee on day 3 of our 10-night cruise on Vision of the Seas, and in this video we're going to be sharing with you the peninsula itself and all of the beaches and amenities available for your enjoyment on your cruise. Enjoy. So welcome back everybody, and here we are. We're in the beautiful peninsula and island of Labadee in Haiti, and we're on the beautiful Vision of the Seas. It's day 3 of our 10-day cruise around the Caribbean, and I just thought I'd share with you, we've just debarked the ship and we're going off into the Labadee area today. We're going to be chilling out on the beach and seeing what else is going on, but I thought I would share with you initially the beautiful Vision of the Seas as she is in port, and of course some of the little excursions are going today. Is a little boat trip that's going out, and a quick scan around the peninsula shows the beautiful setting that is Labadee, and of course the built up area of the section that Royal Caribbean owns, which is the whole resort of Labadee itself. So stay tuned. And the beautiful sign at Labadee and the Vision of the Seas in the background. And we're just going to take a little walk now along the little walkway. Sue's up there waiting patiently for me, and get some information. About where we go. And as we walk away from the Labadee main sign itself, we can see that there is some great signage and also a nice little information centre where you can get yourself information and ideas about where you'd like to go. And then it's simply just a walk up through the tree-lined area, and what a lovely place Labadee is. And as we go still further into the complex itself, past the information area, you can see there are restrooms and area into Dragon's Plaza, where we can pick up the little train trolley that will take us off to wherever we want to go. And see, this is Dragon's Plaza, which is like a central staging area for deciding which part of the island that we actually want to go. And it brings us very nicely onto the first part on the left hand side here, which is the first part of the beach. And lovely surroundings, and beautiful structures, and obviously areas where you'll be able to get something to eat later. And a look back towards the lovely Vision of the Sea, and again some more signage that will give you an idea of the different areas to go, and also very conveniently a little tractor pulled trolley system that will be your transfer to the area that you want to go, and they come regularly and always back to this point. And some interesting local entertainment, and it seems also some dance lessons as well. How about that? And an area where you can get yourself a ticket for the flight line, the zip line that's here, and also the beach which is behind this area. And here's the little tractor trolley coming to pick up the next group of people for the ride. And as we disappear off on the train trolley, we go past great little band and some dancers. And on Labadee it's as simple as getting on the train trolley and being carted, escorted off to the part of the island or the peninsula that you want to go. Yeah, here's the first stop on the little train trolley journey, and this is Barefoot Beach Club, and a reserved area for certain guests. And as we go on our travels, we can see more signage. And here we are on the second stop coming up now, and this is Nelly's Beach. And here's Nelly's Beach.
There might be some there already.
And as we carry on, we'll be going up to the next stop in a little while. And again, a lovely little area on the right hand side here. And some shops and stores, and the local market where you can get yourself some of the local produce. And this is the town square, so we will probably do a bit of a U-turn here. How good is that? And so as we get off on the main square from the little train trolley, we can see like an indoor market there with lots and lots of local artisan items and products. And also here's a little village with quite a few of the local Labadee community selling their produce. And here, just a little scan around of the inside of the artisan village with a variety of various items and t-shirts and couture and hats and beachwear. And as we go up the little hill here, a little further up the little hill, we'll eventually get around to the next cove. The gang have all gone over the brow of the hill, but again, another little group of stores. And looking back down the hill itself, you can see an idea of the goods and items that are available. And as we get over the top of the hill, we get to the next little area, which is Columbus Cove, which is a lovely laid out area with security and some great amenities for your day on the beach. Okay, so here's Columbus Cove, and it's a lovely little area, really nice, set in some trees. And as we go through, we can see the beautiful vision of the seas and also the expanse of the cove itself, and it's actually very, very shallow. It's hardly any surf at all, and there's a little marina over on the left hand side, and a number of beds all the way up the beach. And as one would expect with Royal Caribbean, the guys are on the beach here looking after our safety, which is always great to see, and a simply stunning outlook. So that's Columbus Cove on Labadee on day 3. And Columbus Cove itself has of course a bar and an eating area, and we'll share a bit more about that a little bit later on. Lots of picnic type areas to sit, and what's really nice to see is that as we got off the cruise ship, we could see a whole bunch of guys that were ready to bring anybody that needed wheelchair assistance down to the complex itself. And as you can see here, there's also wheelchair equipment with super wide wheels that will help get you down across the sand down into the sea. So how wonderful is that? It's absolutely fantastic to see the options for the less able are here too, and they're not restricted by anything you see. Okay, so just off the beach, back into the interior a little bit. Obviously there's more deck chairs for when this place is really, really busy, but there's picnic areas where you can go for your lunch. And a little area where you can play table tennis. And then a little bit later on, what we'll have here is the food preparation area, and the guys will set up this whole area for the lunchtime service. So this will all be decked out with all the usual food items that you would expect to see. So we look forward to seeing that in a little while. I'll be setting that up. It's just after 10 o'clock in the morning, so obviously not in a readiness state yet. And then there's an area there to cleanse your hands, and then of course the eating areas over on the left and on the right hand side. So there you go. And in each of the areas, the main areas, you'll find a bar, and this of course will be Royal Caribbean bar services, and you'll be able to grab yourself a nice cool drink. If you have a package, you'll be able to get your free drinks there, or paid for drinks there. And if you don't have a package, of course, you can just charge those drinks to your SeaPass card, and they'll go on board your account when you're back on board the ship. And also on the beach is a little private cabana area. So if you've purchased a cabana with the cruise line, you will have these facilities available to you, roughly half the size of your stateroom. Obviously roped off area, so only certain customers can go in who's purchased the cabanas themselves. So a lovely little addition if that's what you would prefer to do. Okay, so if you've purchased a cabana, then this is the sort of facility that you will get. Essentially a large couch and a bit of a table, and I think some bar services, etc. when you're here. So a nice little addition to your beach day activities, and somewhere where you can have some privacy if you need it, and keep the family together. So that's the cabanas. So there you go. So that's the cabana, and you can get some bottled water, which is in that little blue table there. And also the chaps that will look after you here will also provide a bar service to you. So there's no need for you to go and queue for your own drinks. Okay, so the beach bungalows or cabanas that I've been talking about, they're spread around the peninsula itself on the various beaches. If you want to avail yourself of one of those, it will be essentially $500 for the day, and you of course get all of those facilities plus some bottled water, etc., but it doesn't include drinks. So there you are. If that's something that you'd like to avail yourself of, then that's great. Stay tuned. So we're on Columbus Cove Beach, and you can see the beautiful vision of the seas from the distance. And there's a little marina there where you can hire out a jet ski. It's about $100 for half an hour, which seems a bit steep, but considering the economic stress there is on Haiti right now, not a surprise. And then of course lots of umbrellas and seats all the way up the beach, and swings and stuff for the children to do. And around on the other side there is actually a little transfer boat you can get on there, and it will take you directly to the ship, but it doesn't seem to be very busy today. But also there is the little train trolley, of course. So that's Columbus Beach on Labadee. How lovely is that? And another large map of the entire area, and you can see in the middle of the screen the peninsula that Royal Caribbean has purchased from the Haiti government. So that's where Labadee is. Labadee obviously is a much bigger area on the peninsula, but the Royal Caribbean piece is that small outcrop right on the edge. Stay tuned. And as we go back now towards the ship, we can see the guys, probably living quarters as well as shops, and a good idea of some of the items that are available, and very colourful, and a lot of nicely coloured and designed items. And again, linens and dresses and skirts and beachwear, which is all nice to see. And back on board is 3 o'clock today, so we're taking an early stop, an early return, so we can just check out the rest of the island as we get back from the main square back down to the quayside. And as we continue, we can see the other side of the peninsula and the beach, and again some nice eating areas, and a large expanse of beach on the northern side of the peninsula. How good is that? So that's Adrenaline Beach, and very much the same as what we've seen in the cove. And then as we go still further, we can see a variety of shaded areas under some established trees, but also some nice water activities for the kids, which I'm sure will be quite refreshing and quite cooling. That's all quite useful to see. And then some cabana type tent scenarios, and you may well just be able to see in the distance the zip line adventure. And you can also see that on the beaches themselves there's a number of restrooms with good facilities and showers for a clean off at the end of your day. And we're just approaching just a little bit of a flower area, you know, a more greener area on the peninsula itself. And somewhere to sit, somewhere off the beach, but still yet quite close. And pulling into another stop with the surf out on the other side of Adrenaline Beach. And a lovely little sort of attraction or centrepiece is a giant deck chair with Labadee Haiti written on the back of it, which is all very nice. And again, the meeting areas for the bottom of Adrenaline Beach. There you go. And as we get closer now back to the beautiful vision of the seas, I just thought I'd give you one last sweeping view of Dragon's Plaza and the sort of central hub area where the little train trolleys stop. It's not that far. There are individuals that have wheelchairs for you, so if by later on during the day or if your mobility is limited, then there are people here that can help you and probably push you down to the ship itself. So that's the entrance area, and of course the local bar attended by the guys from the cruise ship, and they'll sort you out for a drink on your sea pass card, and the local band who are giving us a nice musical rendition. So there you are, and a lovely entrance area and a fantastic Labadee sign that we'll go down again and have a look in a moment. But you know, again, a lovely shot of the beautiful vision of the seas. And a lovely little reception area and information area, and a fantastic shot of the Labadee sign in front of the beautiful vision of the sea. And as we leave the area for the last time, we hope you've enjoyed this tour of Labadee in Haiti. We've been on the vision of the seas, and it's been our pleasure to be able to share this content with you. And if this is the sort of content that you like, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and press that little bell icon so you know every time we post new content on the channel, and it's weekly posting. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye. And if you like this video, why not check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a raft of other cruise videos covering the Far East, the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and the Caribbean and Mexico. So please leave us any comments that you'd like, and consider liking and subscribing to our channel. It's through your subscription that this channel can grow.